Welcome to episode 4 of my Ground Branch playthroughs. Today I'm moving on to the small town map. It's a cool little mock village of the type that the army uses for urban warfare training. Set in a shallow wooded valley, the town is a group of 4 two-storey cinder block houses with a main avenue running right through the middle. It's quite a contrast from the oil tanker map which I've just completed, not only because of the change of scene, but also because I think the Unreal 4 graphics are better exploited in this map. The foliage is nicely done, as is the environmental audio, with rustling undergrowth, wind in the trees and gravelly footsteps. But before I get to my playthrough, I decided I wanted to change things up a gear with regards to difficulty. So while I had successfully completed the default version of this map, the daytime version with the basic 15 enemy, I decided to try again but cranked up the difficulty slightly by increasing the number of bots to 20 and making it a night mission. Additionally, I also wanted to get away from the sneaky sniper approach that I took with the first 2 maps, where I begin by picking off all the available targets at range by using an assault rifle with a magnified sight. As the AI bots are not competent counter snipers, this tactic seemed a little unfair. So I've re-equipped with a suppressed 9mm MP5 submachine gun, so I now have to engage the enemy at closer range. Hopefully this will make the play a bit more exciting and challenging. Right, here's the night vision then. As you can see, I've got a holographic sight there which gives an illuminated dot. I just wish the pistol had illuminated sights on it. That's a bit faint for my liking, but apparently completely authentic. They are that kind of dim. Now the best thing about the MP5 really is the fact that it's got, as well as auto and semi, it's got a 3-round burst feature, which is great for me because I've got a nasty habit of when I'm excited I tend to mag objects. Now this is probably well out the normal effective range of a 9mm SMG, but I just thought I'd give it a go just to see if I could actually hit something. I did, but I wouldn't like to actually try that too often. The whole purpose of me choosing the SMG for a start was so I'd engage a little bit closer than that. I don't want to start wasting shots on long range targets. Now I'm not sure whether he was glitched there or just about to try and get through the door. I think he was just about to get through the door there. He was obviously facing the door at the time, so I was lucky, but I think that would probably be my most effective range. Now we'll try an entry now, so obviously I'm switching to burst. It's either going to be burst or auto for an entry. And here's one of the downsides of night vision when you go into lit areas, is it tends to bloom like that, so you're a little bit blinded. Whoop! Nice burst in the head there. He didn't see me. I don't know why he didn't see me. He was nearly facing me, but there you go. That's one of the little things I don't get about Ground Branch AI thus far. Sometimes they've got this habit of what appears to be, I should say, of them looking near you or directly at you, or at least you're in their peripheral vision, but they don't seem to see you sometimes. It's just a wee bit strange, but again, I've got to remind myself, and obviously remind you if you're watching this, that this is an early work. Oh, that was probably about as far as I'd really like to shoot a 9mm. The burst helped, but still I would like to have been a bit more closer than that. I still can't get myself out of this habit of trying to pick things off at range rather than getting in close. I think the effective range would be about half that, I'm not sure. Again, this is a bit bright with the night vision, so we'll try it with it off. Yeah, we're in an illuminated area, so that's not so bad. I hate these tight corners. This is actually another good thing about choosing an SMG rather than a long arm. Now I can't see in there, so yeah, we'll pop night vision back on. Oh yeah, the other good thing about choosing an SMG, of course, is being shorter. you can actually take corners a little tighter. Well, that seems to be this floor cleared anyway. I wonder if I should have a quick look at the window. There's a head there. Dear. Try and pick them off again with 9mm. Oh, he's a machine gunner. Just let him mag. And when he tries to reload, pop him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's got a friend. Ah, this is a bit stupid. I'm hitting the window frame there. No, I still can't get myself out of that habit of trying to pick things off at ridiculous ranges, even with 9mm. Right. Now down to the next floor. Again, it's 50-50 where I need night vision or not. Is it going to be light enough down there for me to actually see what's going on? Whoop. Oh, and he's his friend. And why doesn't he see me? You know that really at this point, with income fire and his partner being taken out there, he really should have engaged me. So there's a little bit of polish needs to actually given to the AI. Yes, I got him. But again, really he should have repositioned himself to get a shot on me in a very similar way to the fact that I was repositioning myself to get a shot on him. I know there's some say that really I should have used a flashbang to make my entry into that basement, but there you go. I like to save me flashbangs. Right, we'll try outside again. Now there's some pools of light from the illuminated area, but I think I may have to switch back to night vision in a minute. Just have a peek through these windows. It's always worth having a look through the windows to see what you can pick off. And yep, there's a guy. Good. Bust to his head, that's nice. Now did that fire draw anyone? It does. This MP5 does have a suppressor fixed to it, and this is quite cool because this is not one of those Hollywood suppressors which is like one of these miraculous silencers that really silence a weapon. There is still noise, but I forget what a suppressor does, how far it actually takes down the noise of a gun, but it's not completely silent like the movies would have you believe. So I think that's this bottom floor cleared. Try going up to the next floor. Do I need my night vision on or off? Whoops! That was nice. He looked like he was actually coming to investigate there. Much more kind of like realistic action from a bot there. I like that when that happens. Okay, that seems to be this floor cleared. Little peek out. See if there's anybody coming. There could be patrols circulating amongst the buildings here. But there I have a peek outside. Yeah. Right, next building. Just sometimes, you know, I'm willing to put up with the over illumination from the light with night vision, just to keep the night vision on all the time rather than switching it on, switching it off. Right, we'll try and circumnavigate some of these buildings and see if we can see anybody in the windows to pick off if they're close enough range. Obviously, I mean that's the way I like to do things. Obviously, if I can pick off people through windows before I have to make entry, because that's the most dangerous bit of all this, is making your entry, because you just don't know how many enemy are behind these doors. I think I did conclude in the end that I could actually shoot through the wooden doors, but I don't want to start doing that. It's a waste of ammunition as much as anything. Gambling, there might be someone behind the doors. It's not very realistic either. There's a nice overview of the main avenue of the town. Now let's see if we can make an entry in here. Now I'm going to go for bust or auto bust, I think. As we're just about to go into this situation, make sure I reload. There's those guards that I took out at range earlier. So we should perhaps be clear on this floor. I can't see there being more than 3 guards up here. Let's have a little look though. I really do like this map, and although you can't see them because of the night vision, I do like the textures in these cinder block buildings and the chipwood panelled floors there. It does look really good. Is anybody down there? That's a shadow and it's moving, yes. So I'm gonna go for the grenade, I think. Now obviously I'm not really sure whether I would use a grenade in these actual situations. These are kind of like supposed to be sneaky kind of operations, and a grenade is not the quietest weapon in the world. Wow, that was a bit of luck. Now again, why didn't he see me? Really, the AI's peripheral vision just seems to be completely kaput. Sometimes, as I said earlier, sometimes they seem to be actually looking right at you or in your direction. Now, I was lucky there because what happened, I was just going to take the shot on him and I must have been too close to that wall, and the game's mechanism for lifting your weapon if you're too close to walls activated there, so I probably ended up shooting some holes in the ceiling rather than shooting him. A bit unlucky. I should have taken that corner wider. I should have come back a bit so I had plenty of room for my weapon. Yeah, I think I'll turn off the night vision here. Seems pretty well illuminated in the room. And the more nervous I get, the more and more I seem to reload. I hate the idea I'm gonna run out of ammo, and I'm still not good at keeping account in my head of just how much ammo that I've actually used for a mission. I think that room's clear. Chance at using the flashbang here, just in case. There you go. Should have gone a bit faster once we used that. Well, that was a waste. There was nobody there. Okay, that's this floor and building clear. So how many's left then? Is it one building left? Yeah, that one over there. I haven't done. I missed that one out because I went through the woods earlier. Okay, see the best way to actually enter this one. Is there any ground floor windows? Or I know there's a stairway up the back here. But, I'm really wary now. Let's see if I can peek inside. No, that window's blocked up. Okay, I'd rather enter through the ground floor, to be honest. Ooh. Now, if there's someone else there, is he going to follow him down the stairs? That's why I always try and wait after I've shot one person, because the fire seems to draw his partner if he's got one. Take these corners tight, but not too tight. Now, I'm just a bit worried here that if I try and open this door, there might be someone coming down. Okay. I was going to say there might be someone coming down those stairs. Again, this is a bit too bright, but I don't want to risk turning on and off my night vision again. someone upstairs. Forget how many that's 2 left, I think. Just see if it'll work without night vision. Those rooms are very dark. Oh, you see, that's something I don't get as well when you come across some of the bots sometimes inside these buildings. They're not facing doorways. Why was he facing the wall, you know? Why didn't he hear the gunfire from downstairs? Sorry, these are little niggles. And is that someone there? Again, same thing. He was facing the wall again rather than the door. He would have had me cold there if he'd been facing the wall. These sound like little niggles, but I'm completely aware that this is a work in progress. So they're not really complaints, they're just little questions about how the AI is operating and how it might be improved. He's bound to get me. The last one always gets me. And I was just a little bit quicker to the draw than he was. Mission completed.